Hello everyone, welcome back to Talking Reds, and it is Premier League predictions time. The Premier League hasn't been on for a couple of weeks, but we are back. And in this episode, I will be predicting with the weekend results in the Premier League. Top four race, title race, relegation battle is all heating up now. It's getting to the business end of the season, and it's all harder to predict, harder to work out what's going on. But I will always do my best on this episode. Always do my best. I'll also tell you a few players to watch out for this weekend if you've got FPL, whatever you want to do and whatever you do in terms of players. I'll give you my predictions for this weekend as well. So, starting obviously tonight with Brighton Chelsea, and it ends on Sunday with the teams in the mud derby, Tottenham against Manchester United. And as always, I will always leave the Liverpool game to the last and the bigger games to the last as well. So let's start with tonight's game. Not a reverse fixture, but a same fixture again as last week in terms of the FA Cup. Brighton Chelsea. Brighton beat them 2-1 in the FA Cup. Can the same happen again? Could do, It could do, Chelsea they're not pulling up trees right now, but Brighton went on a poor run to what they're capable of. They got the job done last week against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Can they get it done tonight? I think it's going to be an interesting one tonight because they played literally last week against each other. The managers want and need to do so much research on the other team. I think they would work each other out, and I think that suits Chelsea more because Brighton got the win last week. I think it suits Chelsea more, maybe not mentality-wise, just in terms of preparation for the game. And I think Chelsea might get a point tonight. I think Chelsea will. I'm going to say Chelsea are going to get a point tonight. That's my prediction in that. And the scoreline I'm going to go with is 2-2. That's what I'm going to go with. Brighton, Chelsea, 2-2 tonight. I think Brighton, obviously, are going to try controlling the game, but I think Chelsea will control the game tonight. Last week was FA Cup. It was a chance for Brighton to go do well in the Cup. Put the league form to the side for a little bit. Chelsea seemed to be concentrating a little bit on the league. I know Maresca spoke about, we shouldn't be expected to get title race or top four or whatever. I don't think that's a good attitude to have as a Chelsea manager. I think that should be, we've seen the difference. We've seen the difference of standard between Arne Slot coming into Liverpool and say, look, this is our standard. We should be expected to win every week. I think Chelsea, that sort of club, that should be expected to do better. He's been honest about where they are right now, but I think top four right now and top five potential, because top five cover the Champions League places. I think that's where Chelsea should be aiming at, and that's where they should be expected to go for now, the way the season's panned out. Because Tottenham and Man United are way out of it. They're basically challenging City, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Newcastle for that top five place. So Chelsea really, out of those teams and the players they've got, they should be expected to get top four, top five easily, I think, for me. So I do think they'll bounce back from last week's result, and I think they do get a draw. So it will be 2-2 for me. Player to score, you can't look past Cole Palmer. The guy is playing sensational again this season. He's always the guy that seems somehow gets through Chelsea. I would look out for Jadon Sancho tonight. He's had a lot of criticism from Chelsea fans recently. He's had a couple of bad games, but he's a talented individual that worked well at Dortmund, went to Man United, messed his career up, as you do, go to Man United these days. But I do think he's certainly a player to watch tonight, Jadon Sancho. I think he's the kind of player that can unlock Brighton. I really do. We'll go then to tomorrow. We'll leave that Arsenal game to the end because obviously it's a bigger game for Liverpool fans specifically. Aston Villa, Ipswich. Ipswich are they're really bad, aren't they? And they lost to Southampton as well. And I did predict Southampton getting something out of that game in the predictions last time. They're not getting anything out of Aston Villa. There's not a chance of getting anything out of Aston Villa. The time off that Aston Villa have had as well, which will help. Also, they're through in the FA Cup, but getting through in the Champions League as well, to giving them this week off, which is perfect for Aston Villa, just like us, just like Arsenal. That week off is perfect for them. We didn't have the week off because we played Everton, didn't we? But certainly not playing that Champions League game will help Aston Villa. And I do think they bat Ipswich tomorrow. I think they bat Ipswich tomorrow. I can't see them not scoring at least two, and I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0. I was tempted to say 3-1, but I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 Aston Villa. Anyone that's wanting any tips or anything like that, Aston Villa 3-0 is my tip on that. Obviously, Ollie Watkins, we don't know if he's fit or not for that. John Duran's obviously gone to Saudi Arabia, but I still think they score a few. I do. I think it's really, really poor. Fulham Nottingham Forest is a big game, you know. Fulham Nottingham Forest is a good game. It's a very good game. It sort of reminds me of that Bournemouth Nottingham Forest every week where I predicted, I think when I predicted 2-1 Forest, didn't I? And Bournemouth absolutely battered them. I can't see Fulham battering Nottingham Forest. I could certainly see goals though. I could certainly see goals from both sides. I think both teams will score in that. I do believe that. Fulham Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest got a brilliant win again, didn't they? They bounced back immediately from Bournemouth with an emphatic win. Fulham are good though. Fulham are good. Fulham are very good, especially at home. Let me go. I still think Forest get results though. You know, I know I got it wrong with the prediction against Bournemouth. They got absolutely wiped away. But I knew they'd bounce back the week after. I think they get a win. I think they get a big win, Nottingham Forest tomorrow. I think they've got some strong players at the back. I see that Bournemouth game is just a one-off. I think they got a win, and I go 2-1 again, like I did against the Bournemouth game. Hopefully, am I right this time? I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Nottingham Forest. It'd be definitely a good game. Definitely a good game to watch. If anyone's going out there to watch it anywhere, because it's a free kick-off, you can't watch it anymore. But yeah, certainly a good game for the neutrals. Let's go on to the Bournemouth game. Speaking of Bournemouth, we'll leave the Man City Newcastle game because it is a big, big game. Southampton Bournemouth again at 3:00 tomorrow. This could be any score. Southampton can't defend. They got a good result against Ipswich, but Bournemouth are just absolutely flying right now. Absolutely flying. I thought Bournemouth were unlucky against us. They could have got a couple of goals easily. Semenyo, Justin Cliver, David Brooks is on fire as well. I just think they're going to be too much for Southampton. Again, could be 3 goals. Could be 3 goals. If they play like anything like they did against Nottingham Forest, or even if they play like they did against us, where they had chances, they could have put them away against Southampton, and they're going to get more chances against Southampton. So I'm going to go 3-1. I think Southampton might score. It could be in a 3-2, I think Southampton might score. I think that win against Ipswich might just give them a little bit of boost, but Bournemouth is too good at the moment. 3-1 Bournemouth in that. West Ham Brentford. West Ham have a turn of corner. I've been saying that, and I think Potter's going to get the best out of them. I thought they were unlucky against Aston Villa not to get the win every week. They were unlucky against Chelsea again on the Monday night. They went 1-0 up. Chelsea came back. So I expect West Ham to win tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow, 3:00. So yeah, I do expect West Ham to win tomorrow. I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham. Brentford again, good team. I've got good attacking players, but I think West Ham's just got too much for Brentford. And Brentford are playing well this season, very well this season. Wilson and Bremer are unbelievable talents and hard to stop. I just think Potter's going to start getting West Ham rolling now. They are still going to start getting results. They've had some hard, tough fixtures, and they've pretty much come through them. I think West Ham are sort of where they expected to be. Maybe it should be a little bit higher. They should be top half. I think certainly West Ham as a team. But I think Potter will start getting going in the right direction and starting tomorrow with 2-1 win against Brentford. Crystal Palace Everton. Everton will be probably still celebrating on tomorrow night. They'll be still celebrating their 1-point win that they got midweek. So I think Palace will win that. David Moyes has got them ticking and has got them unbeaten. But I think, like I said, I think they'll still be celebrating Wednesday night, and I think Palace take advantage of that. I do. Palace have turned the corner. They got a good win against Man United away, which is, I know it's not seen as hard, but it's still a good win. They got the clean sheet as well. Mateta back on the score sheet again. I'm going to go in that. I think Everton with the tails up will score, but I'm going to go 3-1 Palace. And those derby celebrations will soon be forgotten about quite quickly. Yeah, let's go back then to Manchester City against Newcastle. which is tomorrow at 3 o'clock, which I'm surprised it is that. I'm surprised it's not on Sky. But yeah, Man City midweek got a poor result, didn't they? A poor result against Real Madrid. Didn't they? They looked like they were going to get a win, but Real Madrid being Real Madrid in Champions League, came back, got the win, and what have Man City got left this season? FA Cup? FA Cup top 4? They need to get a result tomorrow. They need to get a result tomorrow, because especially against Newcastle. Let's have a quick look at the league table a second. I know that battle between top 4, top 5 is really heating up. Newcastle in 6th, Man City in 5th. So if Man City don't win tomorrow, it's a big dent in coming top 5. It really is, because they need to come top 4, top 5. It will be top 5, I think, with Champions League places for the Premier League. And they need to win tomorrow to get midweek out the Reds, to have something to fight for, because pretty much Champions League, going to the Bernabeu to overturn a deficit, pretty much it could be done. They've got the FA Cup left, title's done, out the League Cup. They need that top 4. Man City need that top 4, and tomorrow is a massive game for them. And having said that, the way Man City are playing and the pressure on them for tomorrow, I think Newcastle get a result. I think Newcastle go there, play their game. I don't think they change up for what Man City can offer. I think Man City are there to get out their defence. They can't defend. And Isak, the way he's playing, Gordon, the way he's playing, Guimaraes, Tonali, Joelinton, Jacob Murphy's playing well as well. I see them getting a result. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. If it comes back to bite me, some of my predictions have come back to bite me. Look, I predicted Nottingham Forest to beat Barnsley, and that didn't go down too well. Newcastle beat City tomorrow. I'm going to go 3-2 Newcastle. How about that for a game? 3-2 Newcastle. Newcastle go and beat Man City at the Etihad tomorrow. Isak will be on the score sheet again. If you haven't got Isak in your FPL, get Isak in your FPL. Get him in your FPL. He will be getting some points tomorrow against Man City. That Man City defence cannot defend. They've got some brilliant attack. They've got De Bruyne back. Alan's starting to bag again. Mamouche's a good signing. Savinho's been a good sign, I think. But that Man City team are to get at. And I think the way Newcastle play right now, they'll get at them. 3-2 Newcastle. 3-2 Newcastle. Write it in your diaries. Write it in your phone books. Write it in your notes. Get it on. That is my tip for tomorrow. Tottenham, Manchester United on Sunday to end us off in the El Mudico, as people call it. The teams in the mud playing against each other. This is going to be a funny game, because they're both as bad as each other, aren't they? Tottenham, Man United. No one's going to win. It's just who's going to lose. That's the question with that. Wow, Tottenham, Man United. I think Tottenham get a win. I think Tottenham get a win. As bad as they are, it's just one of those games where Tottenham they seem to have a good record against Man United. I want to see the record. 1 second, give me a second. I want to see the record against Man United here. I'm sure they've got a good record against Man United. Sure they have. Right, last time they played 4-3 Tottenham in the EFL Cup on it. They beat them away in the Premier League 3-0. They drew away to them last year 2-2. They beat them at home last year 2-0. So they hadn't lost them since 2022 at Old Trafford. They hadn't lost at home to them since 2021. Like I said, I knew they had a good recent record against Man United, and I think they carry it on Sunday. So I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham. I'm expecting goals. I'm certainly expecting goals. I can't see Tottenham keep on clean sheet against. I don't care who they're against. They can't keep clean sheets. They couldn't even keep clean sheet against Leicester at home. So they're not exactly going to keep clean sheet against half decent players at Man United. Because there is half decent players at Man United. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham on Sunday. So the big game tomorrow for Liverpool in terms of Liverpool mindset is Arsenal against Leicester. Sorry, Liverpool fans. Arsenal aren't going to drop points here. Leicester are terrible. Leicester are absolutely terrible. Liverpool didn't even get out of half gear against Leicester, and we beat them easy. And I pretty much expect tomorrow to be the same with Arsenal. Arsenal are missing big players. Saka's out, Havertz is out now, Martinelli's out. They ain't got an attack, basically. Arsenal ain't got an attack. But I think they've got enough talent and too much talent for Leicester tomorrow. I'm going to go. I think it'd be a convincing win as well. I think it'd be a 3-0 win. And it'd be a statement win from Arsenal because of the players they're missing. It'll be hyped up tomorrow. It's on TNT, so it'd be hyped up as in like, look at all these strikers they're missing, and they're gonna be struggling to score goals, and then they'll end up just getting goals because Leicester are that bad. So yeah, I am going to go 3-0 Arsenal. And our game on Sunday against Wolves, which is a for me is a must win. It's a must win. It's an absolute must win because we've got Villa and Man City away next. We've just drawn the Merseyside derby. We've just lost to Plymouth in the FA Cup. We need something right now. We need something. We need that. We need that mentality. We need that win. We need that winning mentality back. And tomorrow and Sunday is the perfect game for us to get it. It's probably the best game we've got right now in terms of the fixtures coming up, and we need to take advantage of that. So because of that, I think we do win. I think we win. I won't say convincingly. I don't think we absolutely batter Wolves. We could do. We could batter any team. If I'm honest, the players we have, the talent we have, the attack we have, I think we could batter any teams. But I just think having what I've seen midweek, I hope doubts aren't creeping in. I just think it's about getting a result on weekend. I think that it's every game, isn't it? It's about getting a result. But I think will they bounce back so quickly in terms of performance? Arne Slot will want them to get straight back into it. I think he'll want a thrashing, if I'm honest, just because it's a performance level. Get it back up now. We respond now. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm just going to go 2-0. I think there is potential there of thrashing Wolves, but I just think it's about getting an early goal. I think it would be quite nervy early on. I think we'll just get the job done. We've got too much for them. We've got way too much for them. Wolves have turned a little bit of a corner, but I think Liverpool's got way too much for them. And with Cody Gakpo not being there, Salah's, it will probably be Nunes up front with Diaz on the left. That's what I presume. Yeah. I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. 2-0 Wolves. Get that out. Not 2-0 Wolves. 2-0 Liverpool on Sunday for the Reds. I will give more an in-depth analysis up to tomorrow or Sunday, depending when I do the match preview. So yeah, get your notification bells on for that. Liverpool fans, notification bells on for that. We will be doing a preview at some point, and that will be coming out over the weekend, whether before on Sunday or tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you like this video. It will help us out massively. Thank you everyone for that. Get involved in these comments. Get involved in the liking. I appreciate everyone. We're so close to 250 subscribers. Please help us get there as quick as we can. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and get your notification bells on as well. Have a great weekend, guys.